It's amazing. All the people that live it out there, everybody stayed in their little own area. And shoot, people, I talked to some of the folks that grew up out there now, they're older than me, and they were saying, man, here, y'all had it so hard, we didn't think I'm surprised you even made it,
Mm.
you know? So I didn't know that until I got to be a grown ass man that we ain't supposed to make it. We came up so damn.
What is your name?
John,
What's your age?
59.
So, and you have a birthday coming up, right?
Yeah, yes.
August.
August, August the 1st.
Yeah. And where are you from?
Terra County, Terra County, Georgia.
Yep.
Deep
So,
woods, red clay, dirt road. Yep.
what was your favorite season out
Oh,
there?
had to be spring and summer. Yeah,
And what did it look like
due
in
to the
spring?
fruits, the plums, the blackberries, the mayhaws,
Mayhaws.
and yeah,
What's that?
mayhaw is a red berry that grows in the around water in the
Okay.
creeks, ponds and stuff, ponds. Yeah, yep. And you know that the wild bullets, we call them bullets back in the day,
Hmm.
which is these scuttlings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got some growing
I got
behind
some.
you?
That's right. I'm gonna have some here in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was free food.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Plum, all kind of plum, a lot of different color plums, stuff like that. You know, but that had to be spring and summer. Yeah, 'cause you can be outside all the time and stuff like that. So,
Do you miss it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Didn't miss it then, but I miss it now because the some of the things, some of the fruits that I called out don't even make no more. They don't plums and stuff. Don't they just don't produce.
Mm.
And I forgot about the pear trees we had. Oh, we had dates. Dates is a expensive fruit. We
Hmm.
had a date tree.
Hmm.
The little brown thing looked like about that big.
Yeah, like a
Uh,
dried plum.
that's right.
Yeah.
A date. And it made it dates during the summer, and we used to climb the tree and get them. It was good. It was good. Didn't know how rare that was.
Mm.
Had walnuts, all that shit out there. Yeah.
So, how does it look now?
Well, you know, the it done a bunch of they don't look nothing like it looked when I grew up out there. They got a bunch of new houses, big white folks. What we call them white folk houses out there.
Mm.
Story, I mean, big old 9, 5, 4, 5 or 6 bedroom houses. People that came and turned the damn place into a damn uh,
Kind of like gentrified it.
yep,
Just
yep,
turned into.
yep. They'll buy up a whole goddamn what 30 or 40 acres
Hmm.
for their house and have a whole big old what 2 or 4 or 5 acres worth of land on it.
Hmm.
So you take up a big spot of the whole area while we just walk and play and whatever. But now it ain't like that. Yeah,
Mm.
it looks totally different. But then back in the area where I grew up at, they ain't putting no big houses out there. Yeah,
Mm.
but the house still stands.
The house you were born in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the only one out there in that little area where I grew up at. It's still standing. All everything else is been towed down or even fell down.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something. It's something. I guess some kind of myth. I mean, it's mystical.
Yeah. Mystical.
Yeah, And it's still standing. I mean, you went to it, you remember?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's majestic.
Majestic. That's right. Yep. Still standing. Yep.
So, when it was how it was when you were little, what kind of things did you do out there? Like, what are some of your favorite memories?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Like I said, it had to be just roaming around, searching, going in the woods, going fishing, going hunting squirrels, hunting deer, stuff like that. You know,
You hunted?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Climb up a tree. We couldn't afford no deer stands like the white folks. We would climb up on the tree and sit on the limb and wait till a deer come by in the afternoon or whatever in the morning and hunt squirrels and stuff like that. You know, and just being, going over, going and fishing and stuff, walking down by Henry Fraser's house, fishing and catching them and come back and clean them and stuff like that. Which I didn't eat no fish, but my grandmama did, and my daddy did, you know, and
Mm.
stuff like that, and just what, like I say, going to it was a thing that they called a branch, which was like a little river
Mm.
that was get full of water sometime, and water would come through the fishes and all that stuff would be in it. The branch was a large body of running water.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Yep, it was back then, you didn't think nothing of it, but
It seemed beautiful.
yep, yep. You ain't had to worry about nobody coming to, no strange people out there.
Hmm.
There wasn't nobody coming out there. And just playing cowboys and Indians and shit like that,
Hmm.
and making bow and arrows and hunting arrowheads and
Like real arrowheads.
yeah, you can go in the field out there now. They got pine trees grew up out there now, but back in the day, you just go out in the field and look for arrowheads, tomahawks, find all kind of different shaped arrowheads. Because my daddy
What?
gave me a bunch of them. I got them in the house now.
I know, but that stuff should be in museums. People would pay to put those kind of stuff in museums.
Gotcha. Yep.
So
Yep.
that's really amazing.
Ain't it though? Yeah. Yeah.
You used to just find stuff.
When they when the farmer harrowed the land up, getting ready to plant, you can go out there and find all kind of arrowheads and stuff. All kind of what they call artifacts of Indians and stuff. Yep.
Who planted trees out there?
This new that went, I don't know. I've been gone from out there. Somebody just planted them damn pine trees out there to make money off them, the timber, to get the
Mm.
wood off them. Yeah, and
Mm.
it just messed up. But it used to be nothing but farming land.
Mhm.
We used to go out there. We used to love to go in the cornfield,
Mhm.
which I got to show you a cornfield. Cornfields are still a scary looking thing though. From the road, you don't think that corn is that high, but when you get up in there, the damn corn starts about 10 feet high. And we could go out in the cornfield and walk all through them and get so deep in you can hardly find your way out of the damn thing. Yep.
Man.
We would get free peanuts. But when they harvest the peanuts, they would always leave a bunch of peanuts in the field. We would go out there and get them.
Mm.
They used to turn them up to dry. And when they turn them upside down, they get to drying out. We go out there and get us some damn peanuts, come home and cook them. Yeah,
So it's completely different now.
it is. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But what areas and places do you wish could be protected and preserved?
Probably. Well, now since they tore down my grandmama's house, the house that I grew up in, but not only that is the house that I was born in. It'd probably be that place right there, that house right there, and get it. It'd be nice to have that there to be able to have it while the steel won't fall down and stuff.
The tin roof house.
The what?
The tin roof house.
That's right, the tin roof. That's exactly right. That's right. But that's all was out there. The tin roof.
Mm.
Yep. There was some good sleep. You could sleep in them tin roof houses, but you had a rain hitting on the tin. Yep. You can know when it's raining light. You can know when it's raining hard. Yeah. It's crazy. how stuff like that didn't mean nothing to you, and now it mean everything. You want it back.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it had to be doing you're doing stuff like that. You just had your freedom to get out and walk 10, 15, 20 miles from the house, out in the woods, and they had to worry about nobody messing with you and nothing messing with you. But back then, here some could have messed with us, but hey, we weren't scared.
You weren't scared.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
yeah.
So you walk in the
You
woods,
can get up and just
a lot of all these
one off in the woods.
animals.
Yep, damn so it is. Yeah, me and Frank.
When y'all were little boys.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
We did that a lot, but it was we had to tend to the hogs and cows and shit like that. Had a bunch of chicken, had free eggs, big old brown eggs, had some good eggs. You know, and kill a chicken, wring its neck off, and put them in the hot water, and put the feathers out and cook them for the same evening. Had we had our own little system how to make it. And but like I said, we didn't go to school like we should. And like I told you, when it rained hard, the water jump over the road, wash the roads out, have a little damn river over the road, and bus turn around and go back, then pick you up. And couldn't go to school until it rained, till the water go down. And but like I say, we didn't even supposed to finish high school. How we came up, missing all them days out of school. But shit, sometimes somehow we made it.
Mhm.
Yeah, out of all that, we made it and lived a good, productive life.
Yep. You got your railroad shirt on.
Gotta go to work this afternoon. Yeah, it's amazing. All the people that live it out there, everybody stayed in their own area, and shoot, people. I talked to some of the folk that grew up out there, now they're older than me, and they were saying, "Man, here y'all had it so hard. We didn't think we. I'm surprised you even made it."
Mm.
You know. So I didn't know that until I got to be a grown ass man that we ain't supposed to make it. We came up so damn so poor and rough.
Yeah.
You know.
Your
And
whole life was historic,
uh,
and you didn't even know
that's right, my brother Frank, he grew up to be a damn director of the school system in South Carolina.
it. Mhm.
Probably the first damn black man. There wasn't too many blacks supposed to have a job like that. He went in the military and he did good. You know,
Mhm.
had a job that most niggas don't have, especially for a damn place like a racist ass state like South Carolina. And he don't retire to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, would you say you grew up dirt poor?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think you realize
Mm-mm.
how amazing that is to jump classes within your lifetime.
Exactly. And no, 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 no. I tell you, uh, these some thoughts that I done had to the house I live in now. Hell, I don't even, I hadn't. Matter of fact, I ain't even told you this right here. Um, the stuff that I got now, the little accomplishment that I got now, I'm living like a millionaire compared to how I was. If I can go back in time, I'm living like a millionaire.
Mhm.
And see, that's the thing with me is that it since I've been over here, and had time to sit down and meditate and think, I done thought about like, damn, uh, you got everything you need, but back then, well, no, you ain't got much, but the stuff that you got, it's amazing how you can be content with it and satisfied with it.
Mhm.
But compared to other folks, they're like, hell, I can't live like that. But it's amazing how another man's way of thinking he what he need more and more. The little things I got now, I can go eat where I want to eat at, and I ain't got no Mercedes Benz and nothing like that. But I done had a hot rod, a little Mustang, bought it brand new. I done, and I'm content with that. But like you said, though, from where I come from, oh my
Mhm.
goodness, the stuff that I got now, I would have never thought that. I would have, oh no. But that's the thing though. If a poor man can be happy being poor, not starving, but just being not knowing that the other folks way richer than he got way more than he is, but you just gotta zoom in and think about what the hell you got and be content and be happy with that. Cause I'm just as happy as the damn man got $1 billion, and I think that's got to become like you say the way I grew up. Didn't have nothing, but now you got more than I got more than I had, and then just like the the little quote that I came up with, I think I told you about this, that all black poor folks, now the poorest black poor folks, man, you living like a millionaire compared to the damn folks in 1800. Just think about that now. You poor, we still poor, but we living like kings compared to what they was how they were living. That is crazy. You sit around and be unthankful and think, oh, I just ain't got nothing. But damn, don't nobody own you. Ain't like you got a damn, at least you more than an animal. But yeah, Nietzsche, back then when I grew up, shit, man, we didn't have we didn't have hardly no shoes. Oh yeah, no shoes. We walked around barefoot all summer. Damn there. Sure did. Damn sure did. Damn hell you. But back then you could just get out the dirt road. See, thing about the city shit, you can't get out in that city shit and walk on the bare feet. That pavement will bun your damn feet up. But ain't like that where I grew up at. You can walk down the dirt, you can walk down there miles and miles, 20, 30 miles barefoot in the sand, on the clay, barefoot. So, and out there in the dirt road, how the trees grew up over the road, it was shade full, you can see down the road. It wasn't no hot like this shit here. You know. So that's how we made it. God had already planned the terrain. You can go down the dirt road, trees and grow up in shade all the way. It ain't like in the city where it's just hot and shit. But that was something because we didn't have the money to buy no shoes. You know, my dad was a just like you grew up single parent. I mean a split home. So did I. Come to think of it, just not came to my mind. Hell, I grew up single parent. Daddy was working at the fertilizer plant, Swift fertilizer plant, and he was done. He wasn't making a minimum wage. 3.10 an hour or some shit like that, and took care of us the best he could, and did things hit the bounce level he liked to do. See now, once you get to be a damn parent yourself, you got to realize that hell, just because he taking care of his got children, he's still young. He got things he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. But I didn't even think nothing of it then. But I look back over it now, and that's how I'm so damn humble and and and, and don't need a bunch of stuff. You know, because hell, I ain't have that. We ain't have that. You know, sure did. But that's the thing with now, it's crazy how you look back over time and oh yeah, back then, hell, we wanted to come to the city. Now all I want to do is get back to the country.
The city as in Albany?
Yeah.
Albany, Georgia?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
We
gosh.
we thought that was terrible living out there. See some dirt flying in the air, it's a car coming, you run and hide. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how, them times now you wish you could get them back. But I would have never thought, like now, that the place I grew up, the area I grew up at and stuff, I would have never thought that I couldn't go back out there. Now you can't. I would have never thought it would be inaccessible. Would have never thought that.
Because there's a gate
Yes.
for
Yes.
people who own it, I guess, now.
You know it, and they got cameras, all that shit out there now. I would have never. But if I would have knew that, like I knew now, I would have been more. I would have took more. I would have thought different about it. I would have enjoyed it more. Because it's lost, man. You cannot go out there now and go what they call free range.
Yeah.
Just walk like you want to walk.
Just frolic.
Everything is posted, no trespassing, and they'll kill your ass to catch you out there. You most likely they would because it ain't no law, ain't no damn. It's a rural area. You don't want to get caught up out there while in the wrong damn on their land. They'll get balling mad about that shit. And see, my thing, what pissed me off about that now, you got all them living and they don't know the history of nothing.
Yep. The house is right next to graveyards,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
on top of graveyards.
true, correct. That's right, and they don't give a damn.
And even what you just said about arrowheads,
Yeah,
tomahawks.
that's right, that's right. Hatchets.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So it's out there, man, and still out there, still out there. They just done drew. They ain't got the land, but they done drew up trees in the land, so you can't see it no more. But they still out there, still out there. But
It's sad.
yeah, 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 yeah. But it's amazing how we made it. And two little black boys made it. Yeah. Cause the other guys, Henry Lee Lewis, them, they were the farmers. They had land, da da da. You know, this and that. And they was big shots. But we didn't have it. We didn't have it. My dad was working that job. And I remember he was working night shift. He would go to work from damn
11 to 7.
yeah. That's some most stuff that we did back then. We killed hogs in the wintertime and he cut them up, skin him, cut them up, and we had food. Fresh meat. Yeah. And then we come down and mow that man yard, the doctor yard, and we lived in the land. We lived it out there free. I thought that was a blessing. I learned that early on. So I never did understand why we, and still don't understand why they let us stay out there free. But it's a reason. Yep. But yeah. Like I said, it was something else. It was something else growing up out there poor like that. But we didn't even think we were poor. And that's something. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. Didn't even think we was poor.
It's
Damn,
like
sure did.
you can't miss what you never had
True that.
before.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And I learned that lesson early on, man. Like I said, I'm glad I did learn it because see, if I didn't have learned that kind of value of life, hell, I still been trying to get. Oh man, you trying to get more and this and that and whatever that. It don't take that much from me. You know. And I think that's less stressful living too when it don't take that much for you.
Hmm.
I can be content with just the basic stuff.
Sitting out in the yard.
Yeah, yeah. Looking at the birds, the animals, shit like that. It's just amazing how, like I said, it's a less stressful life instead of worried about your neighbor got a big nice truck and you ain't got none. You know, shit like that. So, but like I said, that's something I learned early on in life. You know, and but yeah, growing up out there in the country being a country boy. Uh, it shaped my life forever. I think it made me a better man. Hmm. Didn't drink no that didn't never didn't drink nothing. Although I drank a beer now every now and then, but that's when I'm got in my 50 years old. But growing up, no smoking, no alcohol, no dope, no nothing, none of that, nothing. Yep, none of that. But hey, like I say, all you do now is just want you just wish you could go back in time and live that life again, or either live like that, or either find a spot to live like that. But hell, you can't hardly find a spot to live like that now, cause the damn, you know, well, you probably could if you got the money to do it. But I grew up in a remote area, no neighbors, none of that, you know. And now you live in the city, shit, you butt to butt to a joker, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And But and like I said, once you get old, you miss shit like that, and you realize how good you had it. I didn't think it then. It's crazy how you thought you was miserable back then. Shit, not now, not now.
So, if you could tell the people watching something, what do you want them to know? Anything at all?
Yeah, well, you know, since I done became uh, what I call this historian thing and this looking up our family roots and stuff. For black folks, they should they should always want to know. They should always try to find out where they come from and be grateful and thankful for, well, put it like this here. I think every black family should know somebody in their immediate family from the 18th century. And that's the thing. I wonder how many people know a relative that was born in the 18th century. If you go around and I bet you go around and ask a bunch of young people that, they'd be like, I don't know nobody over there. But we all had them. But so, looking back, the answer to your question is that the way I grew up, and that's why I grew up in the deep woods, you know that was tough back in the 18th century. That was spread out raw slavery. Yes. The house I was born in, part of the slave house. So my thing is, all black people, if you exempt to this here, you're in the 1 percentile because you should know where you come from. You should know that somebody that went through some shit for you. Yep. You went through what you see now. It ain't always been like that. It ain't always been like that. So, you know, it just I can only use myself as an example. Man, when I came through that time out there in the country, in Terrell County, shit, I call them Deep Woods, Terrell County. Man, shit, it was, you know, the time that I was out there was what they call it was in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Because I left there in the 80s. You think about that. You take right before that, it was the 50s, 40s, and 30s. Boy, 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 them houses were old then. When I was there, you seen how them houses look. Them houses were old then. So it's just people just don't. We ain't grateful enough for the the folks that came before us. You know, like my granddaddy Willie Johnson and Golden Hine. They was out there when it was fresh, pioneers as we call them. Oh, but it was tough. It was tough.
People don't like to talk about
No,
stuff though,
no,
or they just don't.
no. It's crazy though. It's crazy. And we all, like I said, we all got like you know some your folks that were born in the 1800s, but a lot of folks they don't even know the jokers that were born in the 1920s. And we all got relatives that were born in the 1800s. So, but I wish I could go back in time and live out there again. I would cherish every minute of it.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Mr. John.
yeah. Okey-doke.
Thank you, Daddy. Something, anything, a happy birthday wish. I know by the time you're watching this, it will be on my dad's birthday. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is the first interview and so much more. Have another one dropping tomorrow. Don't miss it, and peace.